Hey guys, Shucky here, bringing you guys a new Pokemon video, and it's just me and my friend Matt, who has been in plenty of other videos, just doing a monotype team. I am having a monotype tournament to replace the Elite Four members that we lost in our whole group, so yeah, he wanted to go with normal. There's another guy doing normal too, so it's going to be pretty interesting. We have two chances to get an actual normal person since we're missing two people now. One being Nick, which is poison, one being a guy named John, who is dark. So we need to replace him as soon as possible so we can get the Elite Four going again. We're going to try to start being more proactive about it. So if you guys are interested in challenging the Elite Four, just let me know. I can add you to the group and you can do so. But yeah, of course I'm going with the bugs because, you know, that's me. I'm the bug guy, so I go with them. And he's actually has a pretty interesting team that we've been working on. I actually helped 3 people in this tournament, you know, make their teams, breed some stuff, and do other things. So he is definitely one of them. We worked out the team, but yeah, he's just learning how to play it. He's not really sure what some of the Pokemon do and how to use them. I don't know if it's his playstyle clashing, but we're definitely going to practice so he knows, and I'm going to practice with the other people too. But he's going to start off with Toucan Sam, which of course is a Staraptor. I'm going to start off with the good old Shuckle. Nothing beats the Shuckle. He's going to intimidate me, raise my attack, which is something I don't want because if I go to power split, it's actually going to give him more. He's going to go with the close combat, of course. Shuckle, he's a fan of that. He's going to eat that up. He's going to get the lower on his defense and special defense. I'm actually just going to go with the Toxic here. I want to Toxic this thing so it can slowly die. I'm not really too worried about infesting it yet. And I'm actually just going to do that and then go for the infest. I know what items he's using on his Pokemon, and I know this thing is choice, so I'm not too scared about it. But he's going to go out with bugs, which of course is his Diggersby. I'm going to go with the infestation. I know I can eat up a Diggersby. There's nothing it can really do. It's stuck in here now with me. And I'm just going to keep healing with those leftovers. I'm actually just going to go with the Toxic next to try to get that, you know, damage over time so I can slowly kill this thing because, yeah, Shuckle can't really do anything if he has to be stuck attacking. So there's the Toxic. He's just going to burn down. I'm just going to keep shell smashing. This is a very stally, you know, beginning of the game. After a little while, it starts to pick up, but yeah, it's pretty much just me and Diggersby just hanging out until Diggersby dies. So I'll take this time to just talk about a few things. So if you guys are interested in fighting any of the Elite Four, all you have to do is have any team that you want besides Uber. So you can have OU team and down. And you just have to say, I want to challenge one of the members of Elite Four. You say which one, you know. Let's say you have a team that you think's good against bugs, so you want to go, okay, I'll face the bug guy first. You face me, and you use your OU team. You don't have to have a monotype team. You use your OU team, regular. You know, you can have your Mega Garchomp, you can have your whatever. And then if you beat me, you go on to the next Elite Four. If you beat all 4 Elite Fours, you face the champion. You beat the champion, you get to replace one of the people in the Elite Four. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know down below, and I could definitely give you guys the link to that. It might be in the description anyways, so just look for that. But the Diggersby's getting close to dying now. The infestation, of course, leaves him in for 5 turns. The poison, of course, is just going to keep eating him. He's hitting me with stone edges, which I'm taking pretty well with Shuckle, except he gets a critical hit, which actually does matter because I do have the bunch of shell smashes, and I would be able to survive pretty much anything else, but not at this much health. So he's going to actually just go down to the poison and infest. So Diggersby is gone. Diggersby is not a huge threat to my team anyway, so it doesn't really matter if he sacrifices it to try to kill the Shuckle. It's not a big deal for him. And he's actually just going to go back out with Toucan Sam, so he's going to be getting poison. He's actually going to raise my attack a little bit more, so that's fine. He's going to go with the Steel Wing, seeing as how Steel Wing is super effective. And remember, this is a monotype battle, so you want to go with a wide variety of moves and not just be stuck into the standard sets that they have on Smogon and stuff like that. You want to be able to have coverage for all these Pokemon. So Steel Wing is definitely a good thing to have against anybody who's using Fairy or Rock or something like that. So Ice. and he's just going to keep getting hurt. I'm going to infest him, actually. I could have went with a bunch of different ways, but I'm just going to bring back Shuckle. I can use him as a pivot later. I know he's stuck in Steel Wing, so I'm just going to go out Mothra, which of course is my Volcarona. I'm going to be able to take the Steel Wing. In hindsight, I should have changed to my Durant, but that's fine. Mothra is okay too. And here he's actually going to withdraw, and I figured he was going to go out with Chansey, but he doesn't go out to the Chansey. He actually goes out to his Hepatile. I told him that Chansey would have been a better choice here because Chansey pretty much walls this Volcarona. But he didn't know that. He's, like I said, he's still learning the team and stuff like that. So down goes the Hepatile. I'm fine with that. It's dead. It doesn't really do too much to me anyway, so it's not that much of a concern. But it's going to go back out with Toucan Sam, and I don't want to stay in because he can kill me one shot with Brave Bird, or he can go with pretty much anything other than the Steel Wing there. So I'm just going to go out the Shuckle to be able to take this, what I think is going to be Brave Bird, and it is. So I'm going to eat that up, and now that he's in Brave Bird, I am kind of concerned because it does pretty much one-shot everything else on my team. So I'm like, oh no, what can I do? But yeah, he's going to keep taking poison. I'm okay with that. He's just going to slowly kill himself. So I'm just going to go out with Durant because I believe Durant can actually take a Brave Bird. And he's actually just going to switch out. I am also Choice Scarfed. I think I'm faster, but he's just going to go up High Roar, which I kind of figured, so I went with the safe choice and just went with the Rock Slide just in case he didn't switch. That way I can be super effective either way. I could have went with the Superpower too. It doesn't really matter. Superpower pretty much kills anything on his team. But I wasn't sure if it'd be enough to kill the Toucan Sam. So he's going to bring it back out. He's going to get the Intimidate off. He knows I'm not going to want to stay in after that. Though I think I could still kill it. I don't want to take the chance of taking the close combat. So I'm just going to go back out with Mothra. And Mothra is actually going to take the close combat. I told him he should have actually went with the Brave Bird, predicting the switch there. But that's fine too. So he's going to get the double lowers. He's actually going to take some more poison damage. I have Mothra out. I don't care if Mothra dies. So I'm just going to stay there for now. He's actually going to go out with Fat Joe. Like I said, I told him he should have went out with Chansey, but I predicted that he would, and I actually switched, and I went back into, I went into Vespa Queen, which, you know, doesn't really matter, but Vespa Queen does resist the close combat by 4, so I'm okay with that. He's going to go with the Aromatherapy to get rid of that poison, and that's fine. I'm just going to go with the Substitute, figuring that he's going to go with the Aromatherapy, as he did. And he's actually just going to go Seismic Toss to try to get rid of this thing, and I'm just going to Toxic, figuring he was going to switch there, but he didn't, so that was a good move by him, just going with the Seismic Toss. The poison's not going to really do too much to the Chansey, because Chansey just pretty much runs away whenever. But Chansey's really slow and has really low defense. Even though this thing is Eviolighted, I know I can kill it with a close combat from Mega Heracross, so that's what I'm going to go out with. Just going to go with Heracross. I figured he would go with the Toxic, and that's what I was really expecting, but Seismic Toss is fine too. Of course, it does how much his level is, and he is level 50. And he's just going to run away, but I still went with the close combat because I figured it would still take out Toucan Sam, seeing as how Staraptor is both normal and flying, so it's going to be neutral rather than resisted. I could have went with Rock Blast, which would have been good too, but I didn't think it could kill the Chansey, so I didn't want to do that. I could have went with the Pin Missile, but I figured the Pin Missile wouldn't kill the Staraptor, so I didn't want to do that, so that was just a safe move, and it actually is going to be able to kill the Staraptor. If it didn't, I would have died to a Brave Bird. He should have actually probably foddered something into the move and just went out with the Staraptor and went with Brave Bird, because it probably would have killed pretty much anything on my team. But I'm just going to go with Mothra to take the death here. He's actually just going to go with the Tri-Attack. I'm fine with that. Down goes Mothra. And here I'm just going to go out with the Celsagore. I know it's going to be faster. There's no doubt about it. I'm just not sure what I want to do with him, but he's actually just going to run away, so I wasn't too happy about that because I actually ended up going with the Encore. I want him stuck in that Tri-Attack, but yeah, that's just going to fail, so he's actually going to retreat, so he's going to go with the double switch. He's going to go back out in the bath time, maybe thinking I'm going to go with Encore again, but no, I just went with the Focus Blast, figuring I could do some damage to the Chansey. And I'm pretty much going to kill Bath Time. I'm just going to go with the Substitute to take the attack here. because I don't want to miss with the Focus Blast and be stuck pretty much dead. So the substitute's actually going to take the Shadow Ball here, and I'm going to go back out the Celsagor, and I'm just going to continue going with the Focus Blast. I'm actually going to get the hit, luckily, because if not, I would have died. And down goes Bath Time. So that's really good for me, because now all he has is the Chansey left. So out comes Fat Joe. I don't know why it's called Fat Joe. It is a girl, so that's pretty cool. I figure he's going to go with the Toxic, so I'm just going to go out with the Substitute, which is going to allow me to Encore. And that's pretty much GG, because I don't have to fight this thing now. I do run the Baton Pass set, so it's over. I'm just going to be able to Baton Pass out here and go into the Mega Heracross and be able to do that close combat and take this thing out in one shot. Chansey is really annoying. Chansey's probably his best Pokemon on his team. It's such a good pivot that it's absolutely ridiculous. And there it is. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this battle, make sure you guys stay tuned for the whole tournament. I'm going to be bringing it just like I did last time, except I'm not in it this time because I'm already part of the Elite Four. But Matt and a couple other guys told me they'll give me all their matches to post up here. So yeah, look forward to that. And like I said, if you guys are interested in fighting in Elite Four, make sure you guys check that out. And I will see you guys later.